Alright. It is time for today's game 1 of iCast, your freaking awesome replays. Up here in the top right, it is John Bomb in the red with a gigantic 19 APM average so far. Up here in the top left, in the blue, representing Gachi G and spamming like a mother trucker, it is Dusk User. Oh my god, look at his face as well. Is that what happens when he spams his keyboard at 400 APM at the start of the game when nothing's happening? He's like, I have APM. And I'm like, dude, you're not going to be able to click that fast if you keep this up. Your keys are going to be stuck together in your keyboard. Even if you want to spam, you're not going to be able to. That'll force your APM to go down, mate. You gotta calm down there, Mr. 300 APM in the first minute of the game when nothing's happening. You fucking filth lord. That's not a forge, guys. I'm a little bit surprised and impressed. John Bomb here is like trying so hard to play as slow as possible. Guys, remember this is the Strategy Trumps Mechanics Icyfar. We prove that strategy is 1,000 times more important than mechanics in this beautiful game called StarCraft. Do you guys know what is another piece of evidence for that? Oh, what? Florencio beat Alpha Star, the Protoss Advanced Agent, the same one that 3-0'd Serral. That's right. Mechanics, not as important as strategy. See, Serral's just a dumb kid who clicks fast. He's like, oh, it's not my mouse and keyboard. I can't play properly. Oh, I'm going to play straight up. Meanwhile, Florencio was strategizing. He was sciencing. He had fucking formulas all around him. He was scratching in crayons on the side of the fucking booth at BlizzCon, solving it. And he fucked it up. So that's why you guys need to remember as well. Strategy is much more important here in StarCraft than mechanics. We are going to make strategy great again. Of course, if you guys want to get your challenge in for next week, we just figured out the challenge. It is going to be breaking the meta. I want you all to get on that balance test map and start spamming out some games. Now, the queue might take a few minutes depending on what time of day you play. I don't know how many people are active on that. So make sure you do hop in my Discord channel, hop in the Twitch chat, and find some other people to play some customs with. Of course, if you go to the Create Custom Game menu, rather than go Create Game, there is a button next to it called Create with Mod. And that is what you're going to use to create the balance test mod. It's very easy to find. It's in one of the, the featured mods, and that'll have all the balance changes in it. So show me your greatest strategies to kind of, break the meta, change things up with the new patch changes that have been proposed. I don't know. Show me some microbial fucking cloud. Show me whatever you guys want. You could just be like, well, I just have a really cool build that involves me fucking dropping banelings in my opponent's base. Still works on the new patch. Let's do it. There aren't crazy drastic changes that totally rework the entire game, but if you can utilize those new things, that'd be great. As always, all I care about is the game being fun, though. If you don't have a strategy utilizing or really showing off those new balance changes, just fucking show me some cool shit. Show me your funnest builds. Once again, I like to give you guys a lot of creative freedom so you can do just about whatever the hell you want with this. Look at that micro from John Bomb. Oh, he's like, shit, man, this is taking too much APM. My APM's, it's almost doubled. It's up to 37. Ah! Just gonna go DTs. Nothing like just A-moving some invisible units into your opponent's base. That is always a pretty good way of trying to get in there. I do like it. So yeah, guys, get your replays in for that. For now, of course, I think we are going to see... let's do a quick APM comparison. 268 average. I mean, no offense to Gachi G, having a bit of a Gachi-gasm on the keyboard earlier, but Overlord speed, 270 APM when nothing's really happening in the game. Is anyone else getting a little bit of a try-hard aura from this play? I feel like I can sense Dusk User's aura. Look, a bit try-hard. A little bit of a, he's like, look how fucking fast I click. Look, I'm patrolling on your Dark Shrine just to let you know I saw it. Ha ha! It's like, might be a bit of a try-hard, mate. Might want to calm down there, buddy. Well, go and Roach Warren, 4 gases, Spore Crawlers, right on time to try and stop the DTs. You know what? I think these DTs might have a window. I think John Bomb is like, alright, let's go. DT Shrine finishes, Warp Prism Siege is up. Oh my god, 4 DTs warp in instantly. Pre-440, warp in. Oh, John Bomb. Slay, slay, slay. The DTs just going to click straight on that hatch. Where's the Overseer? There's Overseers morphing. There's one just up to the left. Where are the units to defend, though? You've got a speed overseer, the quickest detection in the game. You just don't have anything that fights. The DTs were shift-clicked back into the prism before it even went down. Absolutely legendary micro from John Bomb, who still has not surpassed 45 APM. Pretty sure this is a Masters League game, by the way, right, guys? Can you guys in chat please confirm? I think John Bomb's like Masters 3, Masters 2? He's a pretty fucking high-level player. I mean, look at this. His macro is insane for 45 APM. He's Masters 1. This is actually insane. He warped in DTs faster than I have in every DT drop build in the last week. And it was like off a pretty solid build, a good wall in as well. He's now warped in 4 Stalkers, which is super fucking random. I think he's realizing as this game goes on, he's going to need to do an all-in. Is he just going Stalker Archon? He's doing a Stalker Archon warp in. Oh my god, this is... He's just like, okay, 2 Archons and how many gateways? He's going up to I think it's 5 or 6 gateways now. Yeah, 6 gateways. He's like, yeah, I'm just going to kill you with Stalkers and Archons. It's the best fucking all-in. Dusk users here like, I'm trying to build an infestation pit because I want to make swarm hosts and nidus them in your base like I saw Rogue do at BlizzCon because I want to win without interacting with my opponent. Oh. He's fucking sitting there spamming 270 APM. Meanwhile, John Bomb is like, A-move. Look at his fucking APM. He's got 9 APM right now. He saves the Archon by clicking it from over here. His Stalkers aren't even being microed. They're over there shooting a goddamn Overlord. Okay, pull back down the ramp, John Bomb. This is a fucking terrible position. All right. I think we're trying to force it a little bit too much here, John Bomb. I mean, you can't actually win with this, can you? Are the Stalkers Ember? These roaches are all like, were they like all stuck behind each other or something? Oh my god. He's still at just 50 APM. Is he actually going to win with 50 APM at Masters 1? I mean, people were saying this was a Protoss-favored challenge, but holy shit, I didn't think we'd be seeing someone this high level win at 50 APM. I was telling fucking Gold League players to send me in replays at 50 APM. Oh my god. To be fair though, I think Dusk User played a really good game. There was probably just a little bit too much splooge in the keyboard and just couldn't micro that fight on the ramp correctly, you know. It just got a bit too excited. Gachi-gasming at the start of that game, and Gachi. I don't even fucking know. How do we say it, weebs? Teach me. Let's imagine I'm a young kid who watches the cartoon ladies, because I can relate to them. They're like my animes. Is it Gachi, a Gachi, a Gucci? I'm gonna call it a Gucci-gasm. It's like if someone tickles you gooch in the right way, then you can have a pretty strong gasm, I've been told. Anyways, thanks for that replay, John Bomb, and that was kind of legendary. GG, well played, man. Shout out to Dusk User. I hope you don't see this cast and you never watch that replay, or you would have realized you got killed by someone who was literally playing with one hand. GG's. That was impressive. That was, woo! Alright, let's go. It is time for game number 2 of Strategy Trumps Mechanics. Icyfar. The iCast Your Freaking Awesome Replay Challenge, where I ask players to play with under 100 APM, or if they already were a slow player, even slower than that. Basically go as slow as you can while still playing a legit strategy, and show us how you can create an awesome strategy that is focused more on your big brain plays rather than your ability to click fast. Let's see exactly how it went. Up here in the top left, representing TG Crew, it is Big Donnie. I don't know why, but Big Donnie is a fantastic name. Big love for the In Control portrait there as well. And down here in the bottom right, a Terran player. Terran can't play with low APM. They're the hardest race. They're so mechanically demanding. But he's going to give it a go anyway. His name is Kilkenny. You bastards, you killed Kenny. Meanwhile, guys, is it just me? Or is there a certain phallic shape on the top of that probe's head? Is it just me? Give me a sec here. Let me turn those health bars off, hey? We're going to turn those down to damage so you guys can see it a little bit better. So if we look, yeah, that's definitely a robot penis on his head. You can tell he's up to no good. You know, there's some pros, you look at them, you're like, he's a good character. I wouldn't mind him hanging around with my kids. He'll probably teach them science and maths and stuff. This probe hangs around with your kids, you know they're going to be like learning graffiti and how to fucking build proxies next to your opponent's main base. Like that probe there, look at him. What are all the other probes doing, guys? They're studying. They're studying minerals, they're studying gas, they're working, they're building a better future for their people. Meanwhile, This fucker's building a pylon on the edge of the map, and he's sitting there. He's like, you know, it's fucking douchebag, mate. Fucking douchebag. Good luck, have fun. Race, says Kilkenny. So Kilkenny here, of course, is like, hey, I'm playing a random player. I better ask him for his race, and hopefully he'll tell me, because I'm not going to SCV scout. I don't know what that is. I'm with you, Kilkenny. You're a legend. Let's look. Kilkenny keeping it below 55 APM for now. Opponent up at 80 APM. Now playing against someone called Big Donny, a random player who, he proxies a goddamn Stargate. You know this guy is not going to be particularly fast. We might actually have two incredibly slow players. I feel like if you guys, I mean, we always have stereotypes, and people say stereotypes are harmful, they're wrong, they're incorrect, they're really bad. They make out everyone's the same. Now, there may be some out there, especially racist ones, that are usually wrong. However, there is one race which they're always correct about, and that is random. The random race is the dirtiest of races, right? I'm just saying, if all the random people lived to the south of my country, I would probably vote for a fucking Oompa Loompa who said he was going to build a wall to keep them out. Because, you know, every single random player is going to fucking just play. You know he's already smoked a gigantic bowl of the fucking devil's cabbage right before he queues ladder. He gives no fucks about losing points. Half the time he's playing unranked and stealing your MMR, and he's always gonna fucking cheese with mouse only. He's like, just build fucking Stargate and make some Void Rays next to your main, man. Like, it'll be fucking sick. I'm like, no! You're stealing my MMR. Get the fuck out of my country, you dirty fucking random player. Meanwhile, Big Donny's just, shit, man, this is sick. I built some fucking shield batteries next to your main base because I'm a piece of shit. He's on identical APM. I'm pretty sure Donny's not even playing the fucking challenge. This is his natural state. He's just really fucking high and a massive piece of shit. Meanwhile, Kilkenny's like, gotta play as slow as I can to try to get featured in Pig's Icyfar show. And Big Donny's just like, fucking yo, my fucking Chad Ray, man. Look at this, I'm pissing on the SCVs. So, Big Donny is basically a piece of shit. And yeah, I think right now Kilkenny, well, it looks like he did vote for an Oompa Loompa. It's just this Oompa Loompa built the fucking wall on the wrong side of the base. He's like, no. The dirty random rapists and drug dealers will come in from this ramp. Little did he know, turns out it was the Canadians he had to worry about. They're coming from the north, man. It was the Canadians bringing that fucking Vancouver marijuana down, smoking the devil's lettuce, bringing their rock music and their fucking ice hockeys, and apparently fucking ruining your economy in your main base. He's going to try to bait here. The command center's like, okay, I'm just going to fly away. Come and get me. I've got Widow Mines. We need those Widow Mines. Are we going to repair Kilkenny? Oh, no, we don't. Not in the mood for repair. He's going to fucking pull. Go to the right. Let the Widow Mines fight, dude. It's so low. No. Oh my god. Kilkenny with some rather awful micro, but shout out to Kilkenny for still keeping it at 82 APM. Meanwhile, Big Donny going a little bit try hard. Has cracked 100 APM. Is like, oh, I'm gonna fucking go, man. I'm gonna just, yeah, let's go. Thankfully, these shield batteries aren't worth shit anymore. We're seeing Tempests. Kilkenny's like, yeah, I don't give a I'll just fucking build a command center here, man. It's fine. He's like, it's chill, dude. We're just gonna cover my main base in Widow Mines. Oh, this is actually hilarious. You know what's so funny, right? Because like the Tempests and stuff are gonna have to go around this way, right? Yeah, he's like, okay, I'll just move my starport down here. It's like, oh, come and chase me. Oh, Big Donny though. Okay, Big Donny's not that wasted. I think it must have been a sativa blend. He's still a little bit alert, hasn't quite melded into his gaming chair yet. Still clearly playing only mouse only. But even mouse only, you do eventually get a Nexus. So good to see. 3 Chads and a Tempest coming over here. Of course, it is a Robo going up at home as well. Big Donny. Looking nice. Kilkenny has fucking 0 production, by the way, guys. Literally just a field of Widow Mines, a single Marine in a bunker, and is now building 2 Vikings at a time. As well as high-sec auto-tracking, because why the hell not? I have a feeling Kilkenny is dead. I honestly don't know what you can do with this little production, unless you can somehow get the Widow Mines on top of these air units. I might actually build Medivacs and try to boost on them, and it would fail terribly, but I might try it. Oh god, there's only 1 turret over here. Kilkenny needs more turrets right now. That Tempest picking away at the depot. The Drilly Boy's getting absolutely pissed all over by these Chads. The command center's like, run! It's running off to the left. Thankfully, oh, Void Ray actually flies through. The Widow Mine's taken out. Vikings come forward. Oh, Big Donny not microing right now. That Tempest taking a ton of damage. And, oh, you're gonna get those Void Rays. Ah, run, run, run. Okay, the Void Rays turn on their Pismatic alignment. The Tempest does finish one of those Vikings. We got 3 Chads and a Tempest here. Shield batteries being set up. We've got Tempest building one at a time. You can see the incredible high as fuck macro here from Big Donnie, who hasn't built a probe in 3 minutes. Oh, as I say it, clicks on the Nexus and queues up 5 probes. That Florencio level macro transfers. You should recall them, mate. What an idiot. He chronoed rather than recalling from this base. Someone has not studied at Florencio Science School, that's for sure. Big Donnie says, you know what? What you really need right now is time to get together some defense to move this base and reestablish it. I'm going to give you just that. The Tempest's there. The Void Rays are just kind of running back and forwards. I think they're looking for some munchies. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any cafes on this map. There is like weird stripper, hologram nightclubs. There's dancing Ewoks. I don't think this is the place with a lot of nutrition. If you go to Acropolis, there's cafes everywhere. I'm looking around for any build. I don't think there's any places you can get your munchies. Apparently, you can get your asshole probed by Dr. Ariel if you want. That's another store, I guess. I don't know what this is. It looks like just a picture of a vulture and a dude. So, yeah, this is actually like the place where you need to bring your own lunch to the rave on top of Disco Bloodbath. I don't think you're gonna find many snacks around here, man. This is actually like some weird, rooftop nightclub place. There's a weird picture of is that an anime marine or a Murloc marine or something? I don't even know what's going on. This place is trippy, man. Vikings do come forward, skirmish with the Tempest. The shield batteries, though, are fucking OP. I think Kilkenny's realizing he can just fucking jump his Widow Mines on top, though. One Viking does fall. Only 4 left. He's got to get those Widow Mines further forward. Another Viking about to fall, but oh, Big Donnie. Big Donnie takes a big Widow Mine shot to the face. Oh, God, the Tempests are going to fall. The Chads, of course, went to the left-hand side. They did get that command center, but the Tempests have been wrecked, and now the Vikings going to land on top of this. We've got now a Phoenix queuing 3 at a time and an Immortal. I love this. When you pin your opponent on one base and like all you need to do is like build a Nexus probes and make a bunch of generic units. But you can see here that Big Donnie is blazed as fuck. He's like, maybe I'll build a Twilight and like, I guess a second gateway. I don't know, man. Has not fucking utilized the advantage at all and is letting Kilkenny at a monstrous 97 APM crawl back into this game. Can we get a shout out to Kilkenny, by the way? Still fighting so hard to play as slowly as possible here, trying to keep it under 100 APM. And I mean, let's be real. If you're playing, this is clearly not a low-level game. I'd say Diamond 1. I would say if you're managing to play slower than your fucking stone tortoise of a Protoss opponent, I think you're actually doing pretty friggin' well. I think Kilkenny at this point is doing pretty well to keep under that APM. He's gonna go Magfield and double. Are we gonna go Cyclone? Oh, I mean, why not? Get Drilling Claws, go Cyclone Magfield, get Drilling Claws, and just have, like, Mine Cyclone Viking? That's a friggin' fun army, man. Unfortunately, Kilkenny does not have a lot of economy right now. This base is even mining out. Doesn't have a second command center. Starts another one over here. Is going to start to build back up. And, I mean, Mech is definitely a composition where you don't need to micro too hard. I think it's inevitable Kilkenny will get above 100 APM. But as I said, I don't give a shit. You go above 100 APM, no worries, man. As long as the game is entertaining and you're clearly making an effort to play slower and more strategically than normal. And this is certainly the most strategic way to play. Building mech and sitting behind a wall and defending it. I mean, this is literally what every RTS player thinks strategy is. They're like, strategy is just building a fucking wall and sitting behind it, right? And I'm like, well, not really. I mean, that's kind of the most basic tactic of defense, but they're like, that's all you do. Every RTS, you just make a wall. That's why I make a planetary fortress in my main base every game. And I'm like, okay, you have a lot to learn. And like, all that matters is just building a wall, which is basically mech. And let's face it, Artosis, one of the forerunning experts of StarCraft 2, actually gets a literal hard-on if he sees you making mech, simply because you're fulfilling his childhood fantasy of building a wall and sitting behind it, which is why he played Terran in Brood War and gets angry whenever his opponents attack him. Shout out to my man Artosis. Hopefully he's streaming later today. Can send you guys over his way. Oh, DTs! Big Donnie here. I mean, this is just masterful play there. Kilkenny does eventually realize. But look at this. I mean, you can just tell Big Donnie's such a legit player, guys. You can tell that random players really are clean. They definitely pay taxes, and they're definitely contributing to our system. They also have a good knowledge of good compositions. I mean, 3 Void Rays, 3 Phoenix, a Tempest. He's gone 2 carriers. Hasn't got a third yet. I think he's playing some Illuminati style shit where he's like, gotta have 3 of everything. If you don't have 3, if you have more than 3, it's unlucky. If you have less than 3, it's also lucky, but it could be unlucky as well because of the reptiles. So he's gonna channel his own reptile fucking energy right here. That DT runs in, gets blasted. That DT takes a few cyclone hits, and he's gonna back the hell out of there. Yeah, he's building just a 3rd carrier right now, is Big Donnie. Okay, Big Donnie, what the fuck are we doing, man? Okay, a 4th carrier does... It's not the rule of 3s. He's clearly fucking high as fuck and doesn't know what he's doing. He's got 2 immortals and 2 observers over here as well. This is great. Can we do a quick control group check of Big Donnie? I want to psychoanalyze this shit. So we got 4 Nexi on 1, 2 gateways on 2, we got a Robo on 3, Stargates on 4, a Cybercore and a Twilight on 5, 2 immortals and an observer on 6. We've got 3 Phoenix, 3 Void Rays, Carriers, and a Tempest on 9. We've got 2 Adepts on fucking... Oh, sorry, that's on 8. 2 Adepts on 9 and a DT on 0. What's the bet that Big Donnie is also actually using control groups 8, 9, and 0 and reaching them on the keyboard? All their mouse buttons. I reckon they might even just be mouse buttons. You know, he's got one of those, like... Those friggin' MMO mice with like 20 stupid buttons on them that look like utter shit to play with, but some people absolutely love. I reckon that's the case, man. I reckon Big Donnie's just like, I've never touched my keyboard, man. So just getting mass carriers. Drilling Claw Widowmine's really good at clearing interceptors. Hard to get them on top of the carriers themselves unless your opponent doesn't know how to, you know, click them away. Cyclones, Vikings, both pretty decent at shooting down the carriers themselves. You just got to be wary because they're so fragile. If your Cyclones... hit the interceptors on top of your own units, you friendly fire your own army down. I love that Ravens are being added in here. You can tell someone's a true TY fan, aka tryhard, when they build Ravens. They're like, yeah, man, it's for the anti-armor missile. It's to add the bonus damage. You're not going to use that. I mean, arguably, if you know you're playing carriers, which I don't think he does. I don't think he's seen him just yet. Interference Matrix is amazing, right? It just locks down a big, powerful unit. I'm betting the Ravens headbutt in and do fucking nothing, though. I mean, having one's good for the DTs, but Raven production is continuing. Kilkenny, definitely a tryhard. Right now, is he gone? Oh, he's still at 99 APM. He's somehow still 100 APM. I don't know how he's still under 100 APM. Cyclones run into Immortals, and we get to see how that fight goes. Oh my god, those Immortals just taking the dick down. Oh! They tried to recall, but a Widowmine was barely in range. Oh my god. I like about, what was that, 12 of them just went down? Something crazy. That was awesome. Viking's going to land in the main base, and now, oh my god, he's just going to counterattack. Okay, massive Viking land in the main. Cyclones around the coast. We've got Void Rays, Carriers, and Phoenix coming down. They're going to catch the production over here. There's a few turrets, but not a lot. They have high-sec auto-tracking. They don't have building armor. This Cyclone locks onto a fucking random Phoenix. Widowmine shot gets a little bit of damage. I mean, these Phoenix will go down, but it's the Interceptors and the Carriers that are the big damage output. Vikings are clearing out the production of the main base. We've got a crazy base trade on the way here. I think we need all those Widowmines to come back and fight with these turrets. Okay, a lot of these units are going down. That Void Ray taking big damage. I mean, so far, lots of units going down. None of the Vikings are falling. The problem, of course, is that the Vikings are just not as powerful. You've got a Cyclone there. A Widowmine has actually run in and is doing big damage to that base. Oh, are we going to see any big Widowmine hits over here? There's one Widowmine back there, but the turrets are just, they're just going down too fast, man. Oh, that's not going to be a good one. It gets only a single interceptor. You need a bunch of Widowmines so their splash damage all stacks up. Those Immortals are going to fall to the Widowmines. Nicely done. And of course, the bunker, the Viking, will go down. It looks like all of the production of Kilkenny is falling. Kilkenny desperately needs to build more turrets over to the left. But if Kilkenny can get the economy, that's going to be big. The Widowmine gets another shot. Unfortunately, only gets one unit. We've got Vikings in here. Do we have any scans left? Oh god, no scans left, and there's a DT there. Does have a Raven, though. He's got the Ravens. The Raven's actually going to be the saving grace in this game. DT comes forward, does end up going down. Oh my god, Probe's being pulled into fight. The Carriers are going to come down, but the Vikings just lift right off. Are we going to see those interference matrices? Oh my god, he actually uses it. Kilkenny, you make him. He's so fucking proud right now. Still, somehow at 99 APM. How is he doing it? How is he keeping his APM this low? I would be spamming like a motherfucker right now. Kilkenny killing all the interceptors. Here, that carrier just, yeah, the carriers are out of interceptors. The Vikings taking them down. Oh my god, Kilkenny has just ruined the economy. There's only one probe left, guys. I don't even know where that probe is. It is high. It's on the gas. It's on the gas. If it goes down, There's going to be none left. Yeah, there we go. There we go. They are all falling. The Ravens, the Vikings. The air army's coming back, though. And remember, there's no production for Terran. Kilkenny's got to get out of here with these units. I think he's got to pull out and keep them alive. He's going to focus down the DT Shrine. I think that's a good choice, but I think he stayed too long. Kilkenny's in trouble right now. You're not going to get any more damage. Uh-oh, Kilkenny is, deep in the doo-doo. These Vikings are all going to go down. They're going to lift off. They're going to try to fly out of there, but I don't know if any are going to survive. A Widowmine friendly fires them as well. Every single Viking falls. Do we have any Ravens? We've got one Raven. Thankfully, there's 22 Widowmines still on this map. Oh god, you absolute psychopath. Up against a 1-probe Protoss who still has 4 Nexi. So you could actually rebuild your economy incredibly quickly here as Big Donny. But notice Big Donny, despite having every Nexus control grouped, is going around and manually queuing up probes on each Nexus. That was amazing. Guys, remind me to go back to 17 minutes and break down Big Donny's one-handed click on each Nexus one at a time maneuver. That was fucking beautiful. Still hasn't chrono boosted them either. The power of Legacy Protoss. If you've got a lot of Nexi and minerals alive, you can actually get back up really high in economy really quick. But it's taking a bit of time. Meanwhile, building armory, and mass starport reactor, as well as factory with a reactor on the way here. So Kilkenny's going to have to try and rebuild. Let's check that APM. How the fuck is he still not at 100 APM? How? How is he doing it? Has he hacked the game? I swear he's at like 120 half the time. How's the average not gone up? Okay, I guess he's like taking it. You can see he's taking his hands off the mouse and keyboard for a second here and there. Dude. What a legend. All right, so he's rebuilding the production. He's got 28 SCVs. Kilkenny has the economy up. But this Air Protoss army is so powerful. Like that can come around and just kill a base, come around the back, kill this base. I mean, this base is the only thing that's actually properly defended right now. I guess the problem is there's no detection. A single Tempest and Phoenix stay at home to defend. He's building a pylon right now to get the shield batteries back up. Okay, fair enough. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Oh, okay, good turnaround. Good turnaround. Big Donny realizes we need to move these Widow mines to the left. There's only a few mines over there. Uh-oh. That's 6 carriers, dude. 4 Widow mines and a turret and a Viking, or 2 Vikings is not going to cut it. We got lots of Vikings on the way, but they're not ready just yet. Big Donny, though, bit afraid of these Widow mines. Oh, don't go to the... Oh, the Ravens... It's almost like bait, man. It's almost bait. Oh, okay, the Raven does go down, but... Oh my god, don't engage on this base, Big Donny. Watch out, man. Those Widow mines actually didn't get the best hits there. There's only 15 interceptors left, though, and... Oh, the SCVs are taking some friendly fire. But a lot of Widow mines are getting these shots off. Oh my god, even direct hits. Oh, Big Donny, you know they're going to recharge, right? You don't want to stay in there, buddy. You don't want to stay in there. Those Widow mines are about to recharge. Those Widow mines are about to recharge. 3, 2, 1. The Widow mine. It's going to recharge. And he gets a big shot in the center of the carriers. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this. They're going to finish off that carrier. Are they? No, they don't quite hit it. The Vikings. Oh, the Widow mine's hitting there. Big Donny. Big Donny is getting fucking blasted on the way home. Oh, another carrier goes down and leaves a carrier behind with the recall. Oh, Kilkenny. Death and destruction rains down on those carriers. The Widow mines just spread everywhere. Yeah, loses a bunch of SCVs, but that's totally okay. 3 factories, 3 starports. Another command center is up in the bottom left. Meanwhile, only 26 probes back up for Big Donny. Oh, man. Big Donny just so slow to rebuild that economy. You gotta chrono boost these probes. He's just sitting there, man. He's got a big smile on his face. He doesn't give a fuck. He's a random player. He actually doesn't even care what happens in this game. That's the thing, you know. Kilkenny's fighting for his life. He's like, I can fucking do this. And Big Donny's just there like, oh, this is a fun game, man. This is the power of the random player, man. The ability to give no fucks is the greatest power any StarCraft player can ever have. That's why Terran players always get their best results after announcing their retirement. They suddenly just do the dumbest cheese possible, which is always the most powerful cheese. Almost always. Widowmine runs in, gets a few dudes. Do we have any detection? No, there's a robo on the way. It's going to try and build a cannon, but tries to build it on the Widowmine. Oh, Big Donny. Okay, does realize. And did we just wall that probe in? Oh my god. Just walled the probe in. This probe's stuck. That mineral patch is unmineable now. Guys, if you ever put them in the mineral line, put it next to the nexus, not next to the minerals, because that can happen. This guy now is like, hey man, I'm on permanent break. The Protoss Economic Corporation, it forgot about me. I'm just gonna fucking chill here. My little glass cage of emotion. Well, this is a literal glass cage of emotion as well, right? Little mineral phone booth here. He's drinking milk. Hasn't shaved in 3 weeks in that hot San Diego heat. Doesn't speak Spanish. Are we going plasma shields off 40 probes right now? All right, Big Donnie's preparing for the end game, guys. We got +1 flyer attacks and plasma shields. All right, okay, Big Donnie, this is some interesting shit. Massive Viking Cyclone for Kilkenny, who's only got +1 armor. So that is definitely something where those upgrades could catch up. I mean, there's double armor. If Kilkenny continues the upgrades, that's good. As it is, though, right now, this is just such a better army for Kilkenny, right? 4 Cyclones, 16 Vikings, 27 Widow Mines. If you just run forward, burrow your mines here, your Cyclones can just pick off the Nexus and they can't engage, right? What are we shooting right now? Oh my god! Oh my god, they're trying to kill the Ron Burgundy probe! Big Donnie realizes it's trapped and it's wasted supply and is trying to kill it, but the shield batteries are like, no, stop it! He finally stops, realizing all he did was drain the energy off the shield batteries and has to call in the fucking Tempest to kill it. Oh my god, Big Donnie. Big Donnie. It's gonna start +2 flyer attacks. Chrono boosting the shit out of that. Vikings come down. Oh, that's a big recall. What's he recalling? He recalled the probes from there to there. A big dick move. Kilkenny, realizing he's getting an army recalled on him, freaks out, lifts off, realizes it's literally the probes from right next to the Nexus there, moving onto the Nexus, because Big Donnie used his control group and fucking panicked. He's probably giggling harder than we are, because he's a fucking stoned as fuck random player right now. And he's just having a good time, man. He's like, alright, yeah, let's fucking shit. Yeah, oh, I just lost me fucking probes, didn't I? Kilkenny's giggling to himself madly, like, did he just actually fuck that up? I think he did. And he's even set up Cyclone Widowmine traps, by the way. So if units come to defend it, look at this. He's just like, oh, I'm just gonna put traps all over the map, man. You can have those top 3 bases, and I get everything else. +1 flyer attacks, +2 armor, Thors. Plasma shield's level 2 on the way, though. So you know what? Big Donnie's actually doing a good job of rebuilding the economy. We'll eventually catch up in army supply, but that's a few minutes away. And I mean, that also relies on you not just headbutting into Widow Mines repeatedly, which is going to be very, very hard to avoid. There is a Robo, 2 Stargates, and a Gateway. We've still got this random Tempest over here that's just chilling. Breaks down these rocks. He's going to try to go for that Nexus. Oh, this poor probe, man. I always wanted to build a Nexus. I have the shape of a dick on my head, but I never got to proxy and fulfill my dreams. And that's the end of that probe's life. Donnie's like, what the fuck, man? Let me take me expansion. He's going to run forwards here. He's a little bit afraid. Does end up clearing that Widow Mine. Solid 75 mineral investment there for Kilkenny, who, by the way, guys, has dipped back below 100 APM to 97 APM. I mean, I think we're making strategy great again in this game. I mean, I feel like Big Donnie's doing his part as well with his high level. I'm gonna fucking just try and proxy Stargate and go for this weird ass, let's take all the bases in the top right composition. But you know what? I do feel like we're starting to see, yeah, bit of that, you know, strategy game greatness. Not just about clicking fast. It's about putting the Widow Mines in the right positions. It's about transitioning into triple barracks ghost play at the 25 minute. Is it for ghosts or marines, do you guys think? We've got +1 attack, double eBay transition. Is Kilkenny going to go mass marine since that hard count is tempests and carriers? I think he's realizing as these fights get really big, it's actually going to be very hard to like win a direct maxed engagement with Viking Widowmine. Like you can take the most crushing engagement of all time, or the Widowmines can hit your own units and you can just get ravaged. I think he's just, it's going to be bio, isn't it? It's not even going to be a Ghost Academy. This is amazing. It's either a nuke transition or it's a mass bio transition, guys. And stim starts. It's a mass marine transition. Unfortunately, Big Donnie's got Storm on the way. It is off and has added 3 gateways. So 4 gate Storm, going to be very happy to see any marines added on this map. We are going to see Kilkenny move up here. I really would love to see Kilkenny just grab the 47 fucking Widow Mines across this map. Oh my god, it's not even that far. It's actually 30 Widow Mines. What the fuck? And just run them over here and start burrowing them and like picking in from multiple angles. Yeah, it's going to be hard for Big Donnie to deal with that, man. Kilkenny can just lock onto that Nexus. And does do it. Widow Mines run forward. Widow Mines run forward. Widow Mines run forward. Yeah, you gotta be real careful. Ooh, a bit of friendly fire on those mines. That's what I was talking about, guys. Those Widow mines can really ruin your own forces. Oh, the Vikings! They just blasted a carrier. They blasted another carrier. Oh my god, the Vikings are taking so much damage, but they're doing so much as well. All the carriers go down. I don't know if this is right though. Oh, Kilkenny, watch out for that Archon. The Archon splash! The Archon splash is monstrous! Oh my god, the Archon just killed like 4 Vikings in one shot. The Thors take it out though. The High Templar don't have Storm yet. The Tempests are in trouble, man. Kilkenny can afford this trade. Big Donnie can't. The Tempest trying to fight. The cannon adds a single shot in there to help out. The Cyclone's going to start to take out these High Templar, force them to morph into Archons. The Thors are here. The Vikings are going to land in that base. There's more Tempests up there, though. These Tempests should be able to take out this low Thor count. The cannon doing its part. The Tempest trying to pull back here, but already so many probes have fallen on that frontal expansion. We are going to see Kenneth Thor take out. No, those Thors go down. The Archons take out that one. The Vikings fall as well. The attack is held. But at the end of it, 50 SCVs. This base is up. This base is up here. Kilkenny expanding down the left-hand side of the map and transitioning into Marines right now. Big Donnie down to just 34 probes and lost the 4th base. Might even try to retake it, but it's going to be really hard. It's continuing great upgrades, by the way. It's at 2-2-1 upgrades for air, plus 3 shields, plus 2 armor on the way. Really needs more Storm in here. And I mean, this is just such a crazy Tempest count. Tempest not a bad unit, but this is more than I would ever want. I would be much more carrier focused personally. I feel like just enough Tempest to pick away at your opponent is all you really want most of the time. Plus 2 bio attack on the way. We've got Marines building 7 at a time. Kilkenny's not got a gigantic economy, but definitely, you know, is okay. These Tempests are like, I feel like we need to do something right now. I love that Big Donnie, whenever he starts probing, he manually clicks a Nexus and cues probes on it. And keeps accidentally deselecting Nexus from the control group as well. He makes control groups but doesn't use them. Oh my god, a Tempest just died to Widow Mines. Oh, that's never meant to happen. Observer is going to come forward and he's going to try and pick away at this. But I mean, we've got lots of Marines building up. Vikings, Medivacs, Thors. Combat Shields is about to be done. Plus 2 attacks going to be done soon as well. They're very exposed. We've got, what, 6 Vikings and about 20 Marines there. And if Big Donnie comes just a little bit further over, he's going to be very far from safety on that high ground. Oh no! Kilkenny! His units aggroed! Just a handful of his units went forward. I mean, that might actually bait Big Donnie in, because Big Donnie might be like, oh, you have so few units, not realizing that was a mistake. That wasn't even an active run forward. Kilkenny trying to still zone with mines, trying to build up the Cyclone, Marine, a Viking count. A single Widow Mine's trying to do a little run by here. The High Templars are like, oi, fuck you. That Widow Mine gets in, gets a few kills. Another one's going to get in there. Oh my god, it's going to get a hit. Gets a few more probes as well. Oh, the Marines stim forward. The Tempest distracted by the Widow Mines. Oh my god, Widow Mines are even burrowing on this army. Marines and Vikings just gunning it down. And they could even get these next 2 as well. Look at this. The Cyclones are like, hey buddy, how you doing? Look at how much damage they do with that mag field. Holy shit. This one even runs into a Widow. My Tempests are so fragile. Holy shit. That's insane. These probes are going to run up here. He's like, hey, let's retake that Nexus, shall we? Oh, Kilkenny hanging at 99 APM, showing that strategy trumps mechanics, or in this case, strategy trumps fucking super high devil's marijuana lettuce fucking strategy of fucking blitzed, fucking blazed, stoned as fuck, mass tempest, Big Donnie, gigantic fucking random douchebag, who, by the way, has shown some spectacular strategy, whilst also clearly being off his rocket. He's just fucking having a lot of fun. He's got his 3 shield batteries. He's got his cannon. Oh god, go Storm! No! No, Kilkenny! Kilkenny, you were winning! I thought you had this game in the bag! You just lost every Marine and Viking to a Storm. There's more Storm in there. Those Medivacs taking big damage, guys. Big Donnie's just fucking laying Storms all over this army. Morphs Archons before they go down. He's lost a few Interceptors, and he might... Oh, he is losing probes. Okay, Kilkenny gets in the mineral line. Despite it being bad army versus army trade, the Marines do take out a lot of those workers. And Kilkenny here takes an awful engagement, but has this base up. Is taking this base. He's taking Big Donnie's original natural. He can always retake his own main and natural that is still pretty healthy on those minerals. And he's building Marines, Vikings, and Thors right now. Oh man, I feel like the Thors are going to be where it's at. Thor Widowmine, maybe? It's a charge High Templar transition for Big Donnie. And that's going to be good versus the Marines. It's not going to be good versus the Mines or the Thors. So a clever switch up here from Kilkenny. Building Thors 2 at a time. Widow Mines non-stop. 3-2 bio upgrades. The Marines are always going to be really good, especially if they stay behind the units and just fight the interceptors. 23 probes only. Let's see. Big Donnie has decided to probe once again. Is only building probes on 2 Nexus. Clicks this Nexus and manually queues up 5 probes. This is some true Florencio level shit from Donnie. This is fucking amazing. I love it because you can see it every time he chooses to macro. He goes, clicks on a Nexus. You see just 1 probe building. You're like, why is only 1 probe? And you go click on a Nexus. It has 5 probes queued up. Then you see him click on another Nexus, queue up 5 probes. Click on another Nexus. Doesn't even queue up any there, but he had like 5 queued here as well. I was like, what are you doing? Use your fucking control group, Big Donnie. Oh, I mean, he's got so many control groups as well. He's so methodical at making them and not using them. Units lost, by the way. Very even game here. Both players are having to... Oh, up to 102 APM. Oh, no. Kill Kenny. Kill Kenny. Slow it down, buddy. He's going to go for ghosts now as well. Holy shit. This is actually so common as well, man. So many players struggle so hard to finish off a Protoss player if they get to this sort of army. They're like, what do I even build? And you end up with this, like, overly complicated composition. And you're like, well, this should all kill carriers. And then, like, because you're not microing it properly, the Widow Mines kill your own entire army. And you, like, walk into a storm. You're like, fuck this game. This fucking bullshit, man. Is he making Hellbats right now? He's making Hellbats. Ooh, okay. Does he have Blue Flame? Doesn't have Blue Flame, but he's got sick upgrades, man. 2-2-3 for mech. Soon to be 3-3-3. Bio upgrades are at 3-2. I mean, the upgrades are insane for Kilkenny in this game. And Kilkenny's like continuing to macro. Meanwhile, Big Donnie's just fucking chilling in this corner of the map. I don't know. How is his APM so high? What is he even doing? I guess it spends a lot of APM when you're manually scrolling between your base. Can we just go to Big Donnie's camera? I want to witness this shit. It's amazing. Yeah. Okay, so he's clicked up here. He's going to build a gateway. And then another gateway.
The minerals have up and gone.
He's got a Nexus up here. So a Zealot and an Observer. His army's there. He's got a High Templar on a different control group. What are we doing? What are we looking at? Clicked on the carriers. Reselected the army. Clicked on the army. Clicked on the gateways. He's warping in more High Templar. Is far from max right now. Has no map vision through the middle of the map. And he's just kind of camping here. He's looking afraid. I think he's hitting that point where he's a bit paranoid.
A nuclear launch is
You know, detected. It's always fun to experiment a little bit with the substances, but I feel like he's gone into a crowded social... Did he not notice that nuke? He hasn't noticed the nuke. You're kidding me. This is like the only thing happening at that point. Okay, he does pull his probes away at the last second. Ghost launches a nuke. This ghost is going to run down here, shoots the assimilator. Big Donnie's like, there's an army on the top left. No, you got to kill that ghost, buddy. You got to kill that ghost. It's out of range. Oh, he's doing another nuke there. Meanwhile, oh, watch out for the Archons. Oh my god, Big Donnie's on a move command. Big Donnie's on a move command. Lands some killer storms on the Vikings, but doesn't actually hit the center of the Marines with those. The entire army moves to its death. A nuke lands there at the exact same time. Oh my god. By the way, Kilkenny stays in the game for another 2 minutes, Florencio style, killing all of his shit. But let's watch that nuke. I want to watch that nuke. That's hilarious, man. He's like, those zealots will deal with that. They did not. They most certainly did not, man. And let's watch that engagement. I wanna like watch where. Let's go back to his camera, shall we? Big Donnie's camera. The other nuke lands. Big Donnie's like, okay. Oh shit, there's an army here.
The minerals.
I better get up there. Accidentally doesn't A move. It's hard to A move when you're only playing mouse only. Zealots go up here to deal with that. It's like, oh, it's invisible? Oh, it's nuking there? Oh, it's invisible? I'll build a cannon. Oh, my army's dead. Fuck. Emergency storms. These Marines got in front of the storms, though, on the High Templar and gunned them down. The Tempest move commanded in. Oh, shit, that was a crazy game. And, of course, Kilkenny stays. I don't know if he launches more nukes. Oh, he's going to nuke the player that just left the game. Kilkenny, a true boss. He's like, yeah, boy, what the fuck do you think I'm going to do here, man? I made nukes. I'm going to use them. I would really like him to nuke his own army. He's just started building another nuke, by the way. Is he going to nuke his own army? Guys, don't forget to get your replays in for next week's show. Of course, it is the Icyfar challenge Can we activate that command in chat for me, please? It is. I've already forgotten it. It's the test map challenge. Breaking the meta. Show your sickest new strats on the new patch. Get into the balance test custom game or the queue and show me a crazy shit. It can be literally anything the fuck you want. So it could be, doesn't have to be using the new meta stuff. I'm literally giving you guys a free pass to do some crazy shit. Maybe we'll see some cool microbial shroud pushes. I don't know. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. You guys send me your best fucking most creative, most ridiculous, weird-ass plays, and I look forward to casting. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed the videos, don't forget to like and subscribe, and potentially even go that step beyond like the absolute legends who are supporters of the stream and join the Patreon. Info's down below in the description. We'll be back with Game 3 and 4 of this Icyfar in just a moment. GG, guys.